What is real? How do you define real?
Like everyone else, you were born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind.
The Fashion Matrix Podcast with Pablo Mentor.
Wake up and be free.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode here for the Fashion Matrix Podcast. This is your host, Pablo Mentor. Remember, go to pablomentor.com. Go to @PabloMentor so you can find out absolutely everything that I'm putting out there, right? Well, shit. For today's episode, we're going to discuss and talk about the whole nonsense that we're seeing in society. That, can't believe where we're headed. You know what I'm saying? When I was a child, I used to dream about what the future was going to be like. I would have thought that, I imagined that I was going to see flying cars and more consciousness, and people would be not as dumb and all that shit. And goddamn, the more I get older and the more I see how society is evolving and the younger generations and everything, I see intelligence being thrown out the board. Totally. Instead of becoming more intelligent, I see the complete opposite. People being more stupid, more behaving more like zombies, more like sheep. Critical thinking is going down. There's no other way to say it. I don't see enough people thinking for themselves. And common sense. Ever since I was a young kid, I understood from a very early age that common sense is the least common thing within society, right? But I think I'm seeing it even more right now, or at least I have more awareness that common sense is not common at all. At all. People are dumb as shit. And I think, yes, we have evolved in certain aspects. It's not all evil, it's not all tyrannical and fucked up. But I think we've been focusing more on pleasure than responsibility, than self-responsibility, right? I think as a species, as a society, we have been focusing and asking, and that's the key word, asking for more pleasure, for more commodities, and more inclusion, and just hear me and understand me. Please understand me. Please look at me. Please give me recognition. Please love me. And all this shit, right? Like the victimization, just playing the victim. That's what I've been seeing more and more and more. Oh, I am this. I am pro this. I am pro that. I identify as this. I identify as that. And you need to respect me. You need to, include me. And you need. So it's asking. A lot of coming from the position, a lot of the people coming from a position of you owe me something, right? Like I'm owed something just because I was born. And you can call me old-fashioned. Actually, I would love if you think of me as being old-fashioned because I ain't fucking liberal, right? I don't give a fuck if I'm vegan, if I'm fucking tattooed and I have long hair like a goddamn hipster. If I dress like a goddamn hipster, I'm actually the opposite of that. I'm all up for responsibility. I'm all up for earning your position. And that's something that it's not being taught in today's world. Everything, absolutely everything that you have or want or you think that you deserved should be earned. Your position in society should be earned. Why should I respect you? Respect must be earned, not simply because you exist. It must be earned. Now, every person, every goddamn liberal out there, fucking little pussies that hear this type of talk, They immediately go, well, what do you mean by earning it? Do I mean that I need to prove myself? No, 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 no. Everything that you ask for, you need to create it within yourself first. So if you ask for respect, you must give respect first, right? If you ask for love, you must love yourself first. If you ask for understanding and acceptance, you must accept and understand yourself first. Now that, what I just said, it takes shit. Sometimes it takes a whole lifetime to achieve that. So why on earth, why the hell would you go out there out of your own motherfucking way to ask that of people when you have not even achieved it yourself? You don't even know who the fuck you are. You just think you know who you are. And then you go about everybody else's business. Accept me, understand me, include me. When you don't even know who the fuck you are, man. So I think the first thing is just mind your own goddamn business. Work upon your own self individually. Yes. Yes. Be selfish. Selfish in a positive way where you just focus on you, on your own goddamn mindset, on your own goddamn shit. Get your shit together. And then maybe before asking for it, give it. Give it first. Now, if it's not equal, if on the other hand you don't get it, now you can start expressing yourself, not moaning and bitching about it, because that is not going to achieve anything. That is not going to do anything good, right? Just playing the victim. Oh my God, we have it so bad. Oh my God, nobody understands me. Okay, yeah. So what the fuck is that going to do? Express yourself, right? Do something about it with action, not just whining. Okay, not just emotional things. And there's many different ways that you can achieve that without trying to force or impose yourself, trying to influence the other person. Just mind your own goddamn business. The more you understand yourself, the less you want to impose yourself onto others, because you know your lane and you stay on your lane. And the less people fuck with you, the less you're going to fuck with them. You have the boundaries well defined where you have them right there. Like, hey, motherfucker, this is my boundary. The line is right there. Cross it, and I will fuck you up. Or cross it, and you've been warned. All right, this is the limit for me. You cannot cross that. If you choose to do it because you're free, again, I mean, I'm not gonna force you to do anything. If you choose to cross the boundary within my limits of myself, then attend to the goddamn consequences. That's what it means to be self-responsible. To be responsible for yourself, for your own emotional state, for your own mental state, for your own goddamn life. Fuck. People are just complaining and asking for the government, for figures of authority to give them something that they should give themselves. And you see, I have nothing against asking for things, which, I mean, I have like I don't know, like I'm in between that, right? If you give, and then ask, okay, that's fine. All right. You should ask because you've earned it. But I think that's not the majority. The majority of people right now, they're just focusing on themselves in a selfish way, but in a negative way, right? Selfish that I have not done anything in my life coming from a position of privilege, especially if you look at the privileged countries, first world countries. I don't know, some countries in Europe, I don't know, Switzerland, or I don't know, goddamn Germany or Norway or America. You see this type of thought, this liberal, whimsy, bullshit thought more than in underdeveloped countries. You don't see that in fucking Africa. You don't see this type of shit in Mexico. I mean, shit, you don't see this type of shit in Bolivia or Peru or something like that. It's kind of, it's kind of sad, but it's a whole nother topic. I'm just trying to make a point right here because it's a whole nother can of worms. But I see these more with people that have privilege, that they have too much time on their hands and too many opportunities that they don't know what the fuck to do. They have too many liberties. So they go fucking crazy. They go nuts. And then they start shitting on the goddamn street go to fucking San Francisco and you see goddamn crazy people that they could have a lot of things going on, and they actually have a lot of things going on because of the government, because of their positions, because of the country that they live in, and they decide to live on the fucking street. They decide to take shits or to be totally naked on the goddamn street. Motherfucker, you have no idea what some people, including me, would give to actually go there and live there, to have the opportunity to live in one of the best countries in the fucking world, right? I mean, people don't understand their positions. They lack perspective, which is why they just complain, which is why they just ask for it, ask and in a victim way, or with a victim mentality. I think people don't understand and they don't learn how strong they are, how beautiful they are, how determined they are, how confident they are, how much power they have, how strong and how much of an influence they have until they are pushed beyond what they thought they could handle. When they are pushed beyond their limitations, because their limitations, it's self-imposed. It's a fugazi thing. It's bullshit. And when they're pushed beyond what they thought they could handle, that's when they emerge on the other side with more bravery, with more grace, with more determination, with more beauty, with more confidence, with more strength, with more power than they realized that they even had. So that's why people like me, my friends, and my mentors, we are very, very, very old-fashioned, and we are what's the word? We are intense, and we will push you. We will make you suffer beyond your limitations because we want to destroy you. I myself, I want to fucking destroy you. I want to kill everything that you are not because of the influence of all these systematic bullshit that you've been hearing of. Please understand me. Please give me. I deserve it because I am a human being and I deserve blah, 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 blah. No. You need to earn it. And a way to earn it is to, first of all, destroy all these false beliefs and all these limiting beliefs that you have, and then emerge on the other side being stronger and being like, oh shit, some of the things that I was asking for, I didn't even want it. It was something that I was just playing along with, but I actually didn't want any of that shit. And there is nothing more powerful than a soul which is aware of its own truth. That's right, connecting with your spirituality, connecting with your soul so that you can really become aware of your truth, of the truth. We are only limited by who we think we are. All right? And I think that's a problem in the society today. And there's a dark agenda behind it. I mean, I sound like a little bit of a conspiracy theorist, but there's an agenda behind why all these programming, the matrix that we live in, why it's only focused on giving you poison for the mind, poison for the soul, poison for your emotions, and of course your body. Look at the food that the majority of people take. It's bullshit. It's horrible. Look at the entertainment industry, the emotions that they played onto you. It's playing the victim all the time. Whether it's the division, right? That's what keeps people engaging with social media, with platforms of watching TV shows or watching all these new Netflix and Amazon Prime, all this bullshit. They want to see drama. Drama keeps them attached to it. Division. So you see all the time the victim card being played on entertainment, whether it's gender shit or the color of the skin. Now it's about are you pro or against vaccines? All this shit. It's again, if they keep us divided, that's how they conquer you, right? It's easier to be manipulated and it's easier to be targeted when you are divided. So you think you belong to a specific group of people and you go along with it. You just play along when you should be playing individually. You should not be paying attention to any fucking social party that you think you belong to. You know, whether I'm a Latin, I'm a Mexican, I'm a black, or I'm a white, or I'm a Republican, I'm a Democrat, I'm a pro-vaccine, I'm an anti-vaccine, I'm pro-life, anti-life, I'm whatever the fuck. It's nonsense, man. All those beliefs, they just keep you trapped. And you see again also on entertainment, right? Not just that, but also people and this agenda that we're seeing is just entertainment. It's just have sex, sales, enjoy yourself, and people believe that that's actually all they exist. That's the whole purpose of their existence, to come here to be happy and experience pleasure. That's it. That's all there is to it. I don't give a fuck about anything else. I'm not gonna meditate, sit there 20 minutes not doing anything. Oh, man, I just want to have some fun. Which is why we have alcohol, which is why there's a lot of bars instead of spiritual retreats or something like that. You know what I'm saying? More people wanting to learn how to make money because they want to have more of that, more pleasure, right? I mean, we're a society that is trapped on that bullshit, man, on that loop that never ends. It's never enough. So there's a reason behind it. There's a reason they keep you trapped on just focusing on pleasure. And the more you focus on that, the less self-responsible you will become. So how about you stop focusing on pleasure? How about you stop focusing on what gives you happiness, and you become self-responsible for your own shit, for your own happiness even, It's not about the car that will give you happiness. It's not about the amount of money that will bring you happiness and self-fulfillment. It's not about the bitch or the guy, the stupid motherfucker that you have beside you with a six-pack, and that is nothing about that. It's not about the possessions. It's not about the materialistic things that you can possess. It's not about that. Now, I'm not going to tell you what it's all about, because that's your fucking responsibility, man. What I'm going to tell you, though, is that you need to grow the fuck up, because I think we are behaving like babies. So they treat us like babies. Governments, big companies, they're treating us like babies. Oh, here's your little vaccine. Oh, here you go. Oh, yeah, here's a spoon of vaccine. Open your mouth. Oh, here comes the airplane. Boom. Now here's a good little boy. Take your good medicine. Now I'm gonna give you a good reward. I'm gonna give you some Krispy Kreme donuts. How about that? And motherfuckers go there and just take it like good little fucking boys. Come on, man. A grown ass man would understand this. This whole goddamn thing is bullshit. God damn. I don't need no motherfucking person, whether it's government, a messiah, or any motherfucker, to tell me how I'm supposed to live my life, or to tell me how I am supposed to behave to become healthy. That's on me. You can have inspiration from mentors, something like that, but any good mentor will tell you, I'm not here to tell you what to do. You need to find out on your own. I'm just here to serve as a goddamn mirror. If some of the mistakes or some of the things that I'm doing on myself, they help you, good. Now go and fucking do it. Because actually, it doesn't matter how much you learn, how much books you read, and anything like that. All that matters is how much you apply the things that you're learning, the action that you take from those things, how you materialize the things that you feed to your mind. All right. So I think that's what we need. But again, I mean, probably you're familiar with the saying that hard times create strong men, and it doesn't have to be men, people, man, fucking inclusive language and all that shit. It's just a figurative speaking, right? So hard times create strong people. Strong people create good times. Good times create weak people. Weak people create hard times, and so on and so forth. Now, personally, I think that's a loophole and it's bullshit. And I would like to see us evolving to a point where we become so conscious and so aware that we escape this trap. This like a loophole. This jail of, yeah, we need to do it again and again and again. I hope we become more aware of this shit to the point where it's not about just good times or bad times. It's about you living your best life, being the best version of yourself, not minding your own goddamn business, and that's it. Living with a higher consciousness, a higher form of consciousness, and the higher your consciousness is, the frequency of your consciousness and your awareness is, the less of this bullshit, the less bullshit you'll deal with. I mean, this type of talk, it won't even resonate with you. Like, okay, yeah, whatever, I'm not on that vibration anymore. I don't give a fuck about it anymore, right? That's what we need. We need to raise the vibration of our species. But that's another talk. So that is the message for today, guys. Become responsible, raise your frequency to a higher level of awareness and consciousness, so that all these talk and all these playing the victim things, they no longer get a hold on you. All right. Be the best version of yourself. And remember to go to Pablo Mentor so you can subscribe to my coaching program so that you can get your inspiration. I have more than 10 categories talking about from business, entrepreneurship, spirituality, confidence, self-awareness, learning who you are, or reconnecting with yourself through certain exercises, relationships, and a lot more. So go to pablomentor.com is the program there. You're going to find out everything. And go to my social media at Pablo Mentor so you can continue to see the messages that I spread out there, because that's what we need right now. We need to stand up, and speak from your truth, not to try to impose yourself or try to change anybody else. No, you're talking from your heart. And if that inspires another person, that's all there is. Okay? Until the next one, be the best version of yourself.